Well, hi, you guys. I'm Denyse with Artist at Heart Paint Party. I'm so happy to see you and be here with you again. Who's ready to create? You have a pencil? We're going to start real simple today with pencil and paper and patience. How about that? P's. Pencil, paper, patience. We're going to do self-portraits, which is when you draw a picture of yourself, and we're going to use something called balance and symmetry. Balance and symmetry means the same on both sides. So if you were going to draw an imaginary, use your finger, an imaginary line down the middle of your face, your nose, your lips, your neck, all the way down your body, it's the same on both sides. Is it exactly the same? No, it's not exactly the same. One hand may be a little bit bigger than the other. I know when I put on a ring on one finger and then I try it on the other hand, it's a little bit tighter. Same thing with my shoes, a little bit different in size, but almost perfect. So your face has balance and symmetry. Now, what's not symmetrical right now on me? I didn't wear my beret for a reason. And the reason why I didn't wear my beret is because I wanted you to see my part. So right now, my hair is off to the side, which makes this not symmetrical. If I had it parted down the middle or banged straight across, it would be symmetrical. So even your teeth, big tooth, the teeth are symmetrical too. What else is, you got to look around the room or think, what's symmetrical? Symmetrical, the same on both sides. Here's a perfect example. Butterflies. I love butterflies. Have you ever seen a butterfly? Their wings are perfectly symmetrical. So again, if you drew a line down the middle, the wings match each other, right? So they have balance and symmetry. Each side, this side is the same as this side. This side is the same as that side. If it's not, then it's asymmetrical. But we're working on balance and symmetry today. So let's get started. Pencil. Hopefully you have an eraser or a big eraser. And think about the shape of your face. More like an egg shape or an oval shape, right? So I'm going to start with the sketch. Now a sketch is a light drawing. I'm going to do it a little bit heavier just so you can see it better. Normally, and I know you can't really see it great, but I'll go over it. So it's a light sketch. Let me go over it. Now you see it? Look at that. It's not really symmetrical. So let's make it symmetrical. And I have a pretty full round face, right? So if your face is rounder and you want to make it rounder, you can do that. But I just want you to have the basic shape down, which is like a big oval shape, okay? And then what I want you guys to do is you're going to draw a line going down the middle. And we're not measuring. So roughly down the middle. So that's a symmetrical line that's vertical, right? And halfway across the middle horizontal. And it doesn't have to be exact, but roughly. So horizontal line, vertical line. Almost looks like a big plus sign, right? So that's this. And did you know your nose line is halfway between your chin and your eye line? So let's just sketch out roughly. This is going to be like my lower half right there. Just to give you an idea. That's like my lower half. So your nose, right, is halfway between your chin and your eye line. Let's put our nose, and let's just do a little easy nose. Easy nose. Your eyes, so here's my nose. Your eyes are roughly here. And did you know that you could fit a third eye right here? That space in between is literally the space for another eye. Isn't that interesting? So if you put them too far apart, you kind of look like an alien. And if you put them too close together, you look strange also. So roughly right around here. And a good shape, it's going to look like it's too far down, but it won't be. A good shape for an eye is an almond or a football shape. So draw a rainbow line here and a rainbow line here. And again, you want about, so that to me is too much space. So I'm going to rainbow line, rainbow line. Try to make them similar. So it's a football. So line, line, right? Can you see that? I'm going to go over it. And then the eyelid comes right about like that. And we're sketching it out. This is just practice. And then inside your eye, there is a circle. So that would be the colored part. It's hard for you to see on mine, but mine's brown. And then inside of the brown, there's a pupil. And that would be the little black circle. So it's almost like if I had to describe the shapes, you'd have a football shape, a basketball shape, and a baseball shape, right? So there's this circle. That's the colored part of your eye. This part, that's the pupil. And again, right now we're really working on proportions, your proportions of your face. Then we got to get your lips. So let's do, and you could just do a simple smile. I'm going to do a sketch like up and down. And remember, make it balanced so it's the same on both sides. I haven't even erased yet. I just keep going over my lines till I like them. Now I want to show you some samples. So I don't want you to be intimidated by some of these pictures I'm going to show you, because some of them are done by little kids and some of them are done by older kids. So if you think yours looks funny, or if you think mine looks funny, look at these. Okay, so again, these are some. Look at the nose. That's why I wanted you, noses are pretty hard to draw. So you can experiment and draw like a nose with some nostrils, triangle. The bottom part here almost looks like the letter M, little baby lips. These lips here look like M, eyebrows, eyelashes. So these are just, you can add, again, we're going to put hair. You could put bows in your hair. So these are just, and we're going to add ears in a minute, and your shirt. So that's just an example. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, so I hope you said, oh, mine looks better than that. So again, we want, if your hair is parted on the side, like mine is, let's see, so my hair would be, go this way. So here's my hair, because that's all forehead right there. So again, think about how your hair is. And then once you fill up that big forehead with hair, it should start to look a little bit more proportionate. And your ears should be roughly on that middle line here and come down like a half a circle. So right where that line is here and like a half a circle. Eyebrow, so I'm going to put an eyebrow here, and that should help fill up some of that space too. So it's arched. Arch. This one to me looks, I'm going to erase this because I think it looks too big. It looks like I'm looking, one eye is looking one way and one eye is looking the other. Right? And I want them to both be looking at you guys. Does that look a little bit better? That's probably down too far. A little better. Again, we're going for balance and symmetry, but not perfection. So don't worry about it if it's not perfect. So I have long hair, right? And again, it depends on if your hair is short. Feel where your hair comes to. Does it go over your ears? Is it above your ears? So if you're a boy, let's make me a boy at first. Maybe yours comes right above your ears. And if you're a girl and you have long hair, or a girl could have short hair, of course, right? So I'm going to make my long hair. And I want to give myself a neck. Now notice my neck comes right into my head here, right? So I'm just going to go right. A lot of little kids like to do this, like make their neck like a, can you see that? Like a little baby neck like that. That's way too small, you guys. So your neck is really strong. It holds that head up all day. So look at that. That's about how wide you want your neck to be. And then I'm going to do a curve, like a half a circle for my shirt, just to give it the illusion that I'm dimensional, that I'm three-dimensional instead of flat. And you can put some shoulders. And again, now that I have my shirt on there, I can add more hairlines. If you want to make, so you definitely, after you get the proportions sketched out, you want to erase those lines down the middle of your face, right? Because those were there to help you create your proportion, your balance and symmetry. So that'll help a lot to get rid of those weird lines. Now it's not really looking like me. A little bit, right? My face is a little bit rounder, so I'm just gonna whoa, almost fell on my face. All right. And now I'm just adding some more lines to give it like texture of my hair. And notice my lines are following the direction. See, like it's going swoopy that way. Now, if you have earrings, you could put little earrings on your ear, right? You can add, even boys have eyelashes. Now, let me show you, again, some more examples. Okay, I know that's really good. So it's almost perfectly symmetrical, except her hair. Again, it's a little bit off because her bangs are going that way. But other than that, definitely symmetrical. Look at that one. Very nice. Is it perfect? No. So again, her nose, I love the way she did her nose. So I would still consider that, you know, a great self-portrait. So if you want to create a nose like that, again, so even a boy has eyelashes. He's got some pretty thick eyebrows. So if your hair comes in front of your ears, you can do that. You can shadow in your chin area. You can shadow your eyes and add eyelashes. Again, and you can shade with your pencil, or you can use colored pencil and crayons. That's why I'm showing you both. So I love this one too. If you have glasses, you would add your glasses. You could color your favorite shirt. It doesn't even have to be the shirt you have on. If you have a favorite shirt with a favorite sports team, or you just love red, make a red shirt. But definitely if you have glasses, add your glasses to your artwork. If you have a bow in your hair, put a bow in your hair. Okay, this one is really good. I know she's very talented. Again, look at the shading and the shadowing. Beautiful, beautiful, all done with pencil. So remember, we've been focusing on the proportions of the face, right? And you can always do it again and practice again. Here's a Van Gogh self-portrait. Look at all those lines and colors that he used. Do you know how long that probably took him? So that is not balance and symmetry, right? Because you're looking at almost a profile. You see how part of his face he's turned. So that is not exactly a balance and symmetry portrait. That's an example of a self-portrait. So I want to make sure I showed you guys, and I'll make you laugh one more time by showing you this. Okay. So that is just different ways that you can create your self-portrait. Now, let's go into some of the shading part. So I'm going to just start with my pencil. I'm going to do some eyelashes. So I'm curving my eyelashes here. And again, even boys have eyelashes. They protect your eyes from things from going in there. Although I still sometimes get things in my eyes. You could put little lashes on the bottom if you want to. So they're curved. If you have wavy hair, make it wavy. Now my hair's getting big, right? Now, if you want to explore some nostrils here, look at, I know kids are like, ew, nostrils, ew. All right, we all have them. So look, I'm making my nose a little bit bigger. It's kind of like round right here, right? I'm just saying, if you want to add some lines to your nose, I'm just shading it a little bit. See this right here. If you want to. You can also put these little lines in there if you want to. Little kids really don't have those. But if you have a little dimple in your chin, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to fall on my face. Let's see. So my nose is a little bit rounder here. So I'm going to make mine a little bit bigger right here. Did you guys ever see my, oh, I should show you this. You'll get a kick out of this as you guys are working. Let me show you something. You're going to like it because it's funny. Now, it doesn't have balance and symmetry, but does that look like me? All right. So that's me. Again, that's a self-portrait, and I'm painting. Looks more like me than my little sketch here, but this is practice. So this is a great way to use balance and symmetry while creating a portrait of yourself. And you can do it again and again and get better every time you do it, right? So I'm just going to shade mine in a little bit. So when you shade, if you want it really dark, you press harder. And then if you want it lighter, you just go lighter. You color gentler, softer. So I'm just coloring with my pencil. And again, if you want to use your colored pencils or crayons, you can do that as well. But even the colored part of the eye, so the little pupil is black, the smallest circle in there, my eyes are brown. It's hard to see my pupil, but I don't want to make it solid, so I'm just shading in that. Now where it's darker would be right here under the lid. Then you can shade in your lips. And again, if you want to use colored pencil or crayon, you can use a pink for your lips. You can use a tan. You can use a peach. So I'm just using my regular pencil. So it's just like coloring with my pencil. And again, you want it should be a little bit lighter here and then darker. The line in the middle should be a little bit darker. That thing right there. I'm sure it has a name, but it's a little bit right here. It's a little bit darker in there. I don't know what that thing's called. You guys probably know. Again, if you want to put buttons on your shirt, you can add some buttons on your shirt. You could put again, sports team, a collar. You could do a collar. Can you see that? And again, I'm just going to keep shading with my pencil, so I'm going to do my nose really, really, really light. Now, what if I wanted to, I'm like, oh, I need to add some color to mine. You guys can always add crayons, colored pencils. I know I have a good peach in here. You can mix colors if you don't have a good skin color. But even though I was shading it with my pencil, I can always add a little bit of color. Now my pencil just smeared, but I think it kind of looks cool. So as I'm coloring over it, it's smudging. And your hand, look at how dirty my hand is. Your hand might be dirty, so you could put another piece of paper over it, or don't put your hand on the paper. You can also, so you could put paper, you can put a Kleenex under your hand so it doesn't smudge around, but that's totally normal. I don't want to get peach in my eye because I don't want my eye to have peach in it. My eye is white and brown and black. Now, if you don't like that smudgy look, again, you don't have to add crayon. You can do it all in pencil and shading, or you could do it all in crayon and just have the whole thing drawn out and then color it in with crayon. I could do my hair brown, my eyes brown, my eyebrows brown. Do you like it better with color, or you like it better in pencil? Gives it a little pop of color, right? So that's up to you. Color pencils take a little bit longer. So maybe you could do another one when you have more time and take your time to color it in, shade with colored pencil. Remember, we're not going for perfection here. This is not going into the art museum. This is for you to explore, learn, create balance and symmetry, right? Maybe I want to add a little pink to my cheeks. Just a little pink, give myself a little color. I know, boys, you don't have to if you don't want to. Maybe put a little pink in my lips. So I'm just giving it a little color, right? Now, what about shirt? Maybe you make your shirt your favorite color. I think I'm gonna do red. Oh, that doesn't really look well. I'll do this one. How about orange? Orange is such a fun color. And some buttons, but again, you don't have to make buttons. Favorite shirt, favorite colors. What if you wear a baseball cap? Could you add a baseball cap to it? Of course. Again, this is your artwork, and you're going to customize it to your liking. Maybe my earrings match my shirt. And I did forget to put some peach in my ears. So if you could see your ears at all, you want your ears to match your face, right? So you want your ears to have a little peach to them. Maybe the collar is the same. Maybe your collar has a pattern. Maybe your buttons match your collar. And you could do the background too. Again, what would be such a fun color for the background? How about, we didn't use any blue or green. How about I do blue? I do blue. Now, you could do a rainbow in the background. You could do your favorite color. You could do, again, you like baseball. Maybe you put a baseball in a bat and a glove. I don't know. Or maybe you put, you know, your name up here in bubble letters. And the next time you do this, I want you guys to do me a favor and try it with a mirror. So when you go, wait a minute, let me see my eye color. I'm not sure if I have a pupil. And then you can look in the mirror real close and see that black pupil. And again, it's hard to see on mine because I have such dark eyes. If you have hazel eyes, you can mix green together with brown. You could put polka dots, you could put flowers, you could put hearts. Let's see what else. Is there anything else you think I should do to her? Color my bangs in a little bit more. You could write self-portrait. You could put your name. Let's see, I'll do it here. Self-portrait. You could put whatever you want to because it's your artwork. I'm going to put Denyse. Make it your own. Favorite colors, favorite shirt, favorite hat, favorite jewelry. Okay? It doesn't have to look exactly like you. Just keep creating. Be happy. Think outside the box. You don't like it, do it again. And do it again. And do it again. And do it again. And every time you do it, it's going to get better and you're going to like it more. Thank you so much, you guys. I love creating with you. See you again. And enjoy your self-portraits. Have a great day. Bye, you guys.